I feel that it is my duty to continue with the speech about Haiti. This is the least that I can do for my beloved country. Um, I love my country. I love my heritage. I love the resilience that my forefathers had to be able to stand up against powerful French slave masters and to be able to overtake the country wherein they were enslaved. And I am so proud that our history is not something that is young. It's not something it is a history that has had what they call research. It has been experimented on over and over again, and it has prevailed. The killing of Jovenel Moise should not be the excuse for self hating blacks, traitors who are constantly trying to be Europeans, um, whose history of freedom did not mark the kind of revolution that there was in Haiti, and who hasn't even had a century of knowing what freedom is as a black nation. Haiti is the most powerful um, universal symbol that blacks can be prideful and that they can be better than what the world see them as. There is a lot of hypocrisy in racism and in colorism. A lot of undertone, a lot of double speaks, a lot of irony, verbal irony, to make us look stupid when we are speaking the truth. And the sad part is, too many blacks of this universe do not understand themselves as a people with their human rights. It is sad. Too many blacks are putting fellow blacks down in order to uphold what is white, just from mere appearances, not really knowing the depth of the suffering of the Haitian people. The death of Jovenel Moise, from my perspective, these people were trained in the United States, and Moise was murdered the very year a new president took over the US. This A similar incident happened a few decades ago when a new president had taken over the United States. Suddenly, within the same almost the same time frame, but a little bit longer. It took a little longer because it happened in September, whereas Moise's death happened in July. So it was a 2 month difference. I remember 911. I suspected, how come this happened when a new president? There's all kind of speculation, right? And it so happens that who are they chasing after? The president's father's best friend. You know, Bob Marley, your best friend can be your worst enemy, and your worst enemy your best friend, or whatever. But a new president had taken over when 911 happened. So the previous president did not cause that. If Gore had won and the power wasn't stolen, 911 would never be history. Just like I know that if Trump had won office, and I'm not a Republican, don't think I'm a Republican. I was raised Democrat, but I grew up to realize that it's not about democracy or um or Republican. It's about humanity. If Trump was in office, Jovenel Moise was not going to get killed. That operation was not going to be able to happen if Trump was in office. Trump didn't care. The thing about Trump is that he was honest. He wasn't two-faced. I'm not saying anybody is, but Trump just spoke his mind. And the thing, beauty about speaking your mind is that you do not allow, the truth does not allow for hypocrisy and two-facedness to exist. This is, that's it. That's it. So the killing, Jovenel Moise would have been alive today had Trump won. So this is where I realized that the US was very bloodily involved in the murder of my wonderful man called Jovenel Moise. Wonderful countryman. This man shamelessly, okay, kept his black wife as first lady, whereas Pueval and all the others shamefully divorced their black wives for what was closest to white, so that they could put up light skin on a pedestal for the blacks to worship and to be enslaved by. So they say that Haiti is free. Haiti is not free. We Haitians are slaves of racist people, of colorist people. And within the country, there are so many people who don't like us as blacks succeeding. They are selling us over, and they want to sell us over. You know, and Dominican Republic is the closest country that the skin color is a little whiter to sell us over to. And they do. They do. And I'm not saying this from speculation. I am saying this from experience. So this whole thing about Dominicans, lifting their border, who cares? I don't give a damn. If you guys put a border in Haiti, do us that favor, put the border so that our children can learn to respect themselves and keep it there. Don't lift it. Why are you lifting it? You bunch of racist pigs. Why are you lifting it? Keep your freaking border. I do not want my people trading with you. I don't want my people's little changes to be going to the Dominican Republic. Okay? It's just that simple. Any Haitians who are in the Dominican Republic, stay there. You traitors, stay there. I need freedom for my people. I need freedom for my black Haitian people. My beautiful people, full of love, full of carefreeness. I need freedom for them. I want the border with the closure of the border to stay. I don't want my people to think that they have opportunities in that racist country. I don't want them crossing over. I don't want them to get corrupted with the racism. It's so bad enough that we have enough racists in Haiti that are causing enough havoc. Okay? For us to be filtrated, to have little leak holes where we're feeding these people who think they should be our masters because their skin color is lighter. And Kenya, how dare you, Kenya? How dare you not respect how much is it now? Since 2004 was our bicentennial, okay? So we're going to 2024. That's 220 years of free black people. Freed black people. You, 1963, what does that make you? 50-something years. All right, that you're in your 60th year this year. How dare you bring down our black country of Haiti, our black republic? How dare you? You whose children are selling themselves over in the bosom of Europeans. Shameless Kenya. Where is your shame as black people? Where is your shame? You who had once harbored the beautiful dark skin that when I am oppressed here in the United States, I would try to go and find what you uphold of my blackness. How dare you, Kenya? You're trying to whiten Haiti. How dare you? Keep whitening yourself. Don't come and whiten Haiti. And the love in the name of gangs. Do you know where the gangs came from? They did not come from Haiti. These gangs are given weapons from foreign countries, and you know that. And this is why you're shameful. You're full of shame. My people are peaceful people. Yes, they do rise like lions when they have to. But unfortunately, this new generation do not know how to fight. And they need to survive. But they shall not be enslaved by racist hypocrites, colorists. And I will be on my knees praying about it. I may not be a warrior, but I am a prayer warrior for the freedom of black people, because I'm proud of my blackness, Kenya. If you want to help us, and if the UN wants to help us, there is an alternative to military infiltration to come and kill my people, so that you could sell us over for whiteness, as you are already doing for yourselves. So you're not going to do any better for us. Your alternative to helping us is to bring back the diaspora, because not all of us left by will. Not all of us left by will. Open the doors to the Haitian diaspora. And if you say, oh, why, how? In 2010, with the alleged earthquake, the door was open to the diaspora, particularly those in medical fields, to return. And there was a beautiful experience as so many went back. And me, the door was not open for me because I wasn't in the medical field. To go back and to help and to mingle with my people and to regain my identity. If you want to help Haitians, you bigots, open the doors of Haiti for the diaspora. Let us return to our countries. Let us return back to our country. Let us, the diaspora, build our country. Open the door for all of us and see how many of us will return to rebuild our country. You bigots. You don't know Haitians or people. You want to steal our land? And you want to enslave us like you enslaved us hundreds of years prior. Kenya, stop your foolishness. You may not want to acknowledge us as your brothers and as your sisters, as your cousins, okay? Because you think you're better with your little 60-year independence over our 220-year independence. We are human like you, Kenya. And we have our sentiments. Okay? Don't go into our country with guns. We are humans. We are not animals. And if you remember, it wasn't our people who killed the president. I blame my people for it. I always blame my people. But it was Colombians who came into that country and killed our president with cold-heartedly. So how dare you go to our country with guns? Why don't you go to Colombia with guns? Is it because their skin is lighter that you are going to the black country with guns to put us down? All right, using the killing of our president, which was obviously a non-black setup affair, okay? So you going there now with that pretext to kill us. My God is waiting for you. And that's all I have to say. May God take over for Haiti. May God speak for Haiti and for the Haitian people. I have been exiled from my country since the age of 6. And you don't know what exile is, because then you think I'm crazy. Because you may have a will to go somewhere, but when they cut you off from the people, from love, from people, from family, you cannot go. you can't survive. But if there is any love in this world, somebody like me would have been able to go back to my country and live and be able to experience the freedom that I felt as a child there. That's all I had to say to the bigot, a world full of bigotry, hate for Haitian people. Hate, as we have so much deep desire for our freedom that we've fought for over and over and over again. That's all I had to say.